So here it is, all nice and dry with that matte coat. Hopefully, you know, you can appreciate how things really start to come together, which is why I absolutely love it. Kind of strangely, actually, I mean, this kind of blue that's on here just seems to take weathering quite nicely as well. You know, I'm kind of liking the way it's looking. Now we've got getting all the canopy masking off. I've saved this one for you just to quickly show you how I go about this and any sort of problems that we have with it. Well, first off, I like to get a blade, and it's just a nice easy, you know, let's just get underneath it and peel it up like so. You don't want to be digging down, you know, just coming at an angle very carefully, you know, just be so careful, and just get it just to peel up like so without actually, you know, touching or scraping the canopy glass. There we go. And then once I've kind of got it peeled up like so, some nice tweezers, always a good one, just to then sort of peel that off. Now as I peel it up and around, I'm just trying to not sort of rip it and just pull it right up. I'm trying to sort of just move it around like so, just so it comes off nice and evenly without actually, you know, peeling any of the paint with it. If you do have that, you know, I mean, I was there as a beginner once myself, you know, whenever I did these, I always just seem to like peel off a little bit of the paint. If you're having that problem, right, I pretty much guarantee you your problem is you're probably going off and putting way too much gloss coats down. You're really making your paint thick, and it's just going down so thick and building up that it virtually kind of seals in your masking tape. You don't need to be spraying masses of thick coats of this and that, because you'll have that kind of problem as I've just described there. Then we can remove our back bit of our masking tape, right, and this should be looking, you know, fairly good. What we've got here is I'm sort of seeing in the corner there add a bit of overspray, right. So what we'll do first is getting out some clean cotton wool buds, right, maybe just dip in a little bit of water, right, nice clean water, sort of maybe a quick kitchen paper towel just so it's moist, we don't want it soaking, right, and we sort of clean this up. Now if you've got a really stubborn stain, right, you know, IPA, good one for cleaning it up, especially on the back just here, right. And if you're careful, I mean, look, as you can see, that was a clean cotton wool bud and it's already quite dirty. That's probably just a bit of our wash getting underneath, which a wash is no big deal because we know we can just rub them away, right, and we just clean the top. But as I say, IPA, you know, cleans up any sort of nasties, right. You do have to be careful on the front that you don't really sort of touch the actual paint work for at least too long anyway, and that should clean it up pretty nice. We can use the dry side just to kind of like dry it off, but as I say, up this top corner here we've got a little bit of a scuff there. So getting out a cocktail stick, right, just nibble on the end. Ow, I just stabbed myself in the lip. Just nibble on the end, makes it a little bit moist, and also softens up the wood, right, so as when we come along and try and sort of scratch away, hopefully you're seeing this because it is quite tiny, as we sort of scratch away this little bit of overspray paint that has gone on to our sort of nice glassy area, right, what we're not going to do is hopefully sort of end up scratching the actual glass, which is something we don't want to do, but we end up just sort of scratching away the paint, just like so, right. And then, you know, come back in with my cotton wool bud, right, we can just sort of clean up any sort of nasties, i.e. bits of scratch paint that have gone on that cotton wool bud just there, right, and that is your canopy sort of all nice and good.